COVID pandemic has affected the lives of children in many ways. It caused stress for most students because they were not able to meet friends as they had to study from home and had endless worries about exams and higher studies. But for some, it meant the end to their childhood and aspirations. COVID 19 was a serious blow to India's fight against child marriage. According to UNICEF, 1 out of every 3 child brides in the world is in India. 1.5 million girls get married under the age of 18, which means presently 16% of girls of age group 15 to 19 in India are married. India has strong legislation to curb child marriage, but the practice is rampant in most parts of the country. Though child marriage means the marriage of children below legal age, it affects girls more than boys. As most girls drop out of school after marriage, they cannot attain an education or become financially independent. It crushes their dreams, places them at risk of domestic abuse and violence. India is a staunchly patriarchal country with a strong bias towards sons. Most Indians see sons as assets who can take up the family burden, while daughters as liabilities upon the family. The dowry system in India has played a huge role in this bias. Thus, families tend to invest more in their sons than their daughters. This mindset is neither good for girls or boys. The sex ratio at birth in India is 899 girls on 1000 boys, which implies sex-selective abortions and female feticide. This causes a decrease in the number of girls of legal marriageable age to that of boys, which in turn leads to men taking child brides. Some states in India buy child brides from poorer states. The root cause of most social vices in India is poverty. Poor parents marry their daughters away sooner to ease the economic burden. In some communities, child marriages are a part of traditional, culture, and social norms. They have set gender roles for women and men. Men provide for the family while women do domestic chores. Children married before being physically or mentally mature cannot create stable families or help families rise out of poverty. Child brides become child mothers. This adversely affects their health as well as their children's life. Early marriage also means more children, which leads to extreme poverty. Education is the greatest deterrent to the practice of child marriage. In the year 1970, 75% of Indian brides were under 18. By taking steps to create awareness to see girls as potential financial contributors, focusing on their education, helping them stay at school, and to acquire skills to achieve financial independence, India has come a long way. Schemes like Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao is part of this effort. As the pandemic hit, poverty worsened and children were out of schools with no external support system. This has increased the number of child marriages in the country. UNICEF has predicted 10 million additional girls to be at risk of child marriages across the world due to the pandemic. The target set for Sustainable Development Goals is to end child marriages by 2030. COVID 19 has exacerbated the challenge. Steps like reopening schools, providing girls access to health and social services, implementing effective policies to bring back dropout students to schools might help lessen the effect of the pandemic. Recently, there have been talks about raising the legal age of marriage from girls from 18 to 21. This move is certainly advantageous to most girls but can also backfire as it can cause poor families to prefer fewer girl children. Such moves should be implemented along with other carefully thought out schemes and plan to create a positive bias towards girl children. Through awareness, education, and strong policies, girls can be made into strong contributors to accelerate the economic and social growth of the country, and we still have a long way to go. Thank you.